Guys, hello from Kyiv. Happy Tuesday. Misha and I are at our usual spot, Michael's Monastery, destroyed Russian tanks. Behind me, Tanya Fiona Cathedral. And here we are with some short updates from Kyiv. Recently happened one of the massive attack on the oil, gas, and energy system of Ukraine, and we are in total blackout. Right now, here in the center, it's quiet. Early, I went for sport in the morning, and all streets were covering in the sounds of the generators. Yesterday, when I come back from the sport, it's also been like sounds of the generator everywhere. I also did my last video about traveling to the left bank, and it's just for me it's more difficult because left bank is residential neighborhoods, and when it's rush hours, a lot of people crossing the bridge in the morning from the left bank to the right bank because here like more offices, more work, and left bank it's mostly like, as I said, it's like jungles of high-rise buildings. And when there is electricity shortages, you can get some mobile connection or outskirts of Kyiv or somewhere, but maybe because of there are lots of people living and internet is very slow, connection very slow or zero connection, and people, we are staying without electricity 14 or 16 hours, and we have six group like 5.1, 5.2 up to 6 group divided by the address when is going to be the electricity shortages. And some people has electricity like 3 hours during the day. Each day is different. You don't know when and what, because the schedule could be, and in the evening it's changing. Could be also emergency electricity shortages, like when the schedule doesn't work and you thinking that you will have electricity at 3 p.m. and you actually not. So, and with all these things, okay, we're not complaining but everything is more complicated. I think you also notice how the life speed up for the recent years, especially after COVID. And I also feel this jump in time too. But right now, I don't understand how to manage in the life and how people going to manage at all, because first of all, now it's, what time is now? Yeah, it's 4 p.m., 11th November, and in 10 minutes it's the sunset. Thankfully it's quiet. No rockets, no generators. I can record this video in quiet with daylight. And then it will be total blackout and sound of the generator everywhere. And how are you going to work and organize your life if, for example, I add some schedules with electricity here. If you don't have electricity from 6 a.m. till 1 p.m., then you have like 2 hours, then you out of electricity for another 6 hours. And it's like your life depending also on electricity shortages. And when you have electricity for 2-3 hours, to be honest, it's not that much at all, because also the water supply for the high-rise building depends on electricity pumps, electricity pushing, and many people either don't have electricity, they don't have heating, they don't have water, either hot, either cold. Here in historical center, there are like 5-story buildings. And so you know what I mean. But the left bank, there's like 25. Also in the right bank, if you drive a little bit there are also high-rise buildings. It's all like kind of complicated. And talking honestly, to get ready to like wash my hair, use some masks, waiting when it's going to dry, and so on. I need 1 hour is not enough for me. Of course, when I hold in like my mask on my hair, like this 20 minutes I can use the shower, doing something else. But to be honest, 2-3 hours doing something at home, it's like simple. You go and make your breakfast, it's take you like, I don't know, or lunch, like half an hour, maybe someone it takes 1 hour, depends when you cook. Then you need time to eat and clean. So with one electricity shortages, you have time to like cook, clean after yourself and organize everything, or you're going to the bathroom, or you're going to work, or charging everything. It's also taking time to charge like everything what we have, because even like right now I look at my camera and understand like my battery also is dying because like simply with all this rush I kind of like forget to charge my camera. So We're not complaining, but what I want to say, if you have some friends in Kyiv and they simply cannot reply quickly for your messages or checking something, it's like, believe me, now it's more complicated. I need extra day. I don't know what I need. I need some extra things because everything is taking more time and everything is like more complicated. My grandmother cannot walk out to the street because of the electricity jumping in their building. The engine of elevator, this is we figure out today in the morning, broke. So all the house doesn't have the elevator working because of some electricity jumps. It was on weekend, I guess, on Friday it happened. I don't remember, maybe even earlier. And some elevators restarted, and the elevator in my grandmother cannot restart it because the engine needs the replacement. So how and what is going to be, I don't know. So every time like some problem. Yesterday I went out to the dance class, and you can dance in the dark. This is no problem. Again, elevator doesn't work. It's on the 5th floor. Thankfully, we're all sporty and we are kind of okay to go up and down. Near Arena City, this is like lots of generators, adding the photo and video. It's kind of like a lot, but a lot of elderly, they cannot go down. Some people cannot walk with their, I don't know, babies. So it's, one day when I don't have water and electricity at home, it's like nothing to do. Like really, there's like, you can even, like, no bathroom, no kitchen, like nothing. It's really complicated things, and for me, like, water is more complicated, including the bath, toilet, and washing dishes, and all these kind of things. Chicken broth. It's, if you're interested, you have to cook in a second water. Almost 20% of my EcoFlow. So I cannot cook now some huge meal because I also want to drink coffee. I just finished my lunch. I couldn't figure out why it doesn't work. Because if you put something very light here, it doesn't work. So this is the system how I'm making my coffee. Oh my god, not my district and left bank. And people walking around. So okay. Of traffic today, not traffic like you see nothing. I will check later what I'm shooting now because all my eyes now in the on the way. But I just put my camera there and there where I am. We're going to the shop and then home. And it is the left bank in darkness. Somewhere you might see. Okay. Ciao, cacao. So yeah, life in Kyiv, and not only in Kyiv, in Ukraine, is more complicated, but we can see that people is not leaving. People somehow even going for work and managing organizing everything in India, popping up different videos about that what they need to color or wash the hair, I don't even remember. And Nova Poshta has the generator and they go there and finish their things there. So because like what you can do, I really don't know. Feels like in the center it's more active because here are more cafes, generators. People have left bank, especially the area of my dad. There's like maybe one generator for supermarket, but there's like not like some areas not much the cafes to see it, and I don't know. Plus these hours, like these 3 hours that you have the electricity in your home, this does not guarantee that you're going to be at home and going to be doing something. Today I've been doing sport, and my teacher told me that she woke up during the night to do the laundries because at night they have the electricity. So yeah, life is again like more hard. I'm not going to leave. No one is going to leave. But we kind of too many schedules for life, too many schedules for our things, work, and all these kind of things, and we all relating on the internet and internet, electricity, all our devices. So kind of taking more time, and your brain a little bit occupied with how you can going to organize everything, charging everything, and so on. So just like briefly about, so if if you have friends from Ukraine and you are, oh, hi. Да. Хорошо, я довго ще буду. The friend that was waiting when I'm going to finish talking. I'm like, I don't know. I have scripts. It's like kind of a lot. So the guy always working here near these tanks with foreigners. So it's also my spot too. So anyway, what I wanted to say, what I wanted to say. You see, I forgot. Maybe about that. If you have some friends from Ukraine and they don't send in you messages or not reply quickly, because honestly I feel like in this way too, because I don't know, I will try today. I have to work with on video with Alina. Yesterday we shoot all day, and you will see everything in the video, generators, and we change the plans also a little bit. So like everything more tough, more takes more time, let's say like that. For me, it's like the most important. It's been relatively without attacks and strike in Kyiv. It was quiet. Today was in the morning, there is siren during the night. So it's all happening. But all this routine taken, like even like with water and with electricity, routine takes like lots of time. It's like second work, to be honest. Like someone has to care of the home, clean and cook. It's like huge work separately, despite the work what you do. And if you don't have the electricity, both works like kind of in a little bit problem. So like this, trying to organizing, and here actually I wanted to talk about the news updates until it's not getting dark, and just decided to be on YouTube today, not for a long time, because I want to do the video with Alina, editing the video with Alina, and the most important also what to say about today. Today it's 11 November, and is the third anniversary of liberating Kherson by our armed forces of Ukraine. The date is very easy to remember: 11/11/22, 11 November 2022. And I saw the video of our president, and photos appears online. So, and of course I remember that 2022, it's been like very active, a lot of occupation, then deoccupation, and now Russia is trying to get some villages and so on. I even don't know how to, like always every day happens something like in Kharkiv region, Sumy region, in the south of Ukraine, because there are always drone attacks, drone safari, and guided air bombs on the villages and private houses and small towns. There are always private houses under the attack, and people just like dying there, and always evacuation happened. And I watching all this in the volunteer page, how they in Instagram they posted how they evacuate or dead body or elderly or something else. So it's just with animals, and also it's just heartbreaking. And according to our General Syrsky, General of Armed Forces of Ukraine, Syrsky, he reported that Russia is preparing the devastating battle in Donetsk region, putting now 150,000 Russian soldiers to Pokrovsk area, and just to get the Donetsk region. So this is what's in the Russian plans. I saw video today in the morning how Russian troops entering Pokrovsk. And the battle is there. Also checking the map of the deep state. The recent updates was from yesterday. I checked today in the morning. So we'll see what is going on in Pokrovsk, but it's a really tough situation as well as in the Zaporizhia, the Zaporizhia direction, Zaporizhia Oblast. Today it's been news that our guys left 5 villages from there, and they're also like hell situation. Of course, it's villages and the human lives, but in general, again, Russia managed only to capture only 1% of Ukrainian land for the last 1,000 days. So, both cells I read today until I checked my notes, and so according to Guardian, by the way, yeah, to news about Guardian, Zelensky had interview with a journalist, don't remember his name, from Guardian here in Mariinsky Palace in Kyiv, and it was electricity shortages, and they were the light was off.
Some crazy stuff in the last couple of months. Russian. Oh, hello.
So and recently Guardian wrote an interesting article about how fishermen gave their nets to Ukraine, and we built this nets corridor, like anti-drone corridors, not only in Kherson region but also in Zaporizhia region. And fishermen, I guess their formal commander of Fishermen Association reported that they are glad to help, and all these nets, like the nets that they don't need to, could be helpful in the war in Ukraine. Like small details, but it's like, I like to read this news that feeling support from other countries and like this, because Russia is targeting our electricity, energy objects, trying to make completely blackout and making us to start the winter without heat and electricity. And water, it's a sign of weakness, because strong army could show what they can do on the battlefield, let's say like that, but they threatened civilian population or hitting the civilian houses and hospitals with long-scale rockets, and making us to go to Maidan and ask Zelensky to capitulate. Or they decided also make complete blackout and force us to ask our president to capitulate or kick out president or whatever they think. We also strike in Russia back, especially Belgrade and so on, making them electricity shortages and so on. But I can say, I'm thinking, could this help much? I don't know, because of course it's good to know that our enemy has the answer, because they hitting us, blackouts, we giving them blackouts too. But does it help? The war is going to stop? No, the Russians only can more support in Ukraine, because how President Putin claimed that, yeah, we have to protect our borders because Ukrainians can they can only support the idea of the war. The only thing that can stop Russia is when they out of people, of money, or of rockets. That's it. Only these factors. Defeat militarily, economically, and that's it. Nothing has changed. And I don't see that Russia is planning to stop nearest time at all. I don't know, at all. So guys, what I wanted to say today, maybe I something forgot. Yes, last night there were, before I go to bed, it was a lot of air raid sirens in the south, in the Odessa region, and Russia attacked the energy object in the Odessa region. One person, actually, I don't know, man and woman, is injured by shrapnel. Thankfully, no one dead. It were some energy object. They don't clarify what is exactly in Odessa region, and cars and garages were also damaged. So it's recent what's happened, recent attacks from last night. And yesterday I spent all day with Elena touring Kyiv and speaking about Crimea. The war started in 2014. All this kind of sharing things. So I'm talking a lot. Good to have some notes and scripts in my phone, because I forget that also in Odessa region, the Ukrzaliznytsia, our Ukrainian railways depot, was hit, and some administrative buildings. So we are going to see what is going on next days. Soon it's getting dark, probably will be again sounds of the generators, and if something important will popping up later in the news, maybe I add and so, or I put this for tomorrow, because yeah, relatively it's really just like I don't know, people like people being offline 9 hours, 12 hours. How do I know? I check threads, I check Instagram, because they saying I missed all day with the news, open the news, and it has happened. So because yeah, and I'm talking not only about Kyiv, and about other places like my grandma area. When there is no electricity, my I have lifestyle provider is very weak in this area. If I'm going to stay like there, it might be better to get another SIM card, because it's really it's weak. It's a weak connection, and of course Wi-Fi isn't working. You can only rely on mobile data. So guys, like this, grandma is without elevator. Not a big like problem. I hope we can figure out. Dad's also at home, and days passing by very quickly. And what's to say more? Oh my God! I see their car like starting one, and it driving very slowly, and the guys is making a noise to speed it up. Why? Not very nice, no? Because some men maybe they were born with a wheel in their hands, like I don't know. Okay, not about that. So, guys, what to say? Rainy Kyiv, fog in Kyiv. Kyiv is generator, but yeah, maybe that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching this video about recent news. Everything is relatively okay. Actually, everything is okay. Yeah, I just need time for adapting and somehow to make all plans work. I had a lot of plans for this week. Had later today my English class. Tomorrow I have appointments for my dentist. Really, I have no idea how this. I have not been there for a while, because to finish my teeth job we need electricity, and like we changing tomorrow plastic crowns again for other one, and then we will see how we're going to do work with zircon. So everything is kind of more complicated, and yeah, Russia destroyed the biggest thermal. That's energy, thermal energy plant in Tripilska TEC, and in Kharkiv, Zmiyivska TEC, if I'm not Kharkiv region, Zmiyivska TEC. So, and yeah, lots of consequences, lots of our energy system just stop operating, and so we are all going to see what is going on later. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Wishing you a good productive week. Hope you will like my video with Alina. I don't know when I'm going to post, maybe tomorrow. I will see how I ended up doing everything. And yeah, as always, thank you so much for your support, and thanking together with Ukraine for all your support, and believing in the best, and yeah, best wishes. Thank you. Misha saying goodbye. Tanya saying goodbye, and a little bit more of Kyiv. Rush hours, people from the center going somewhere, more cars, and getting dark. Yeah, bad weather.